Hey everyone, Lensmanos here, and welcome to another episode of Factorio. So I've got a couple of those big tanks being created down here in my crafting. I'm going to replace these tanks here. They're fairly empty, but one of these tanks is a lot better than two big ones here, because these, as I said last episode, these hold 350. These only hold 125 each. So I've made a couple. Where are they? Here. I'm just literally going to break these two, pop that in there. And I think this one's all but done. Because I've disconnected this pipe, the whole processing system stopped, because this is the one that we're not using as much of. So I probably need to find a decent use for it instead of just doing this little bit of a muck around that I'm doing. I do want to pump this back, so you know, that's close enough. Let's just get rid of them and that. We'll get our last tank. There it is. And let's connect it here. And that's going to balance, but I'll get my pump back out, pump Mark 2. And connect it up. That'll be fine. So that should pump this back to here, and then I'll connect this. Thank you, bots. I'll connect this back up once this tank's empty. So I've just researched a chemical plant 2, so we may be able to replace a couple of our chemical plants. Gem processing. Doesn't really open up too much for me. It probably does. I mean, you guys will tell me if I'm derping with some of these things, but kind of just doing research for the sake of doing research now, which is kind of a bad way of doing things, really. Okay, so what we're fairly well off, so to speak, in materials. It's never going to be great. I'm always going to end up with some sort of backlog, which we do have in certain places. But I'm thinking, considering there's not much on the way of the belt here, maybe I'm not so good on materials. Things are sort of coming through. Are we just out of? You're good, but our stone. Where's the stone going? Okay. Oh. Stone is backed up. You know, one of the things we were doing with stone was liquefying it over here somewhere. This guy. And because we don't pump as much stone up through here, you know what? Let's do this. Let's not there. Let's pop a requester chest in and say I want crushed stone. Bring it on, my peoples. You can have a fast inserter. That should get that up and running again. And I think there's another. Was there another one? There's one here somewhere. Okay, so that's the one just going to there. But I'm pretty sure there was another one. I think it's this guy. Crushed stone. So because we have a lot, I'm going to pop another one here. So I want crushed stone in here as well. And this is what getting the bots all up and running is about. So I'm not sure where it's currently pulling crushed stone from, because I don't have it in anywhere. So probably worth putting one here. Not filter. Kind of want a really fast. Maybe a stack inserter would be a good one. Can I make stack inserter? Can. Ultimate inserter would be awesome. So let's make a stack inserter. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Or that. Okay, 1 stack inserter. Let's go. Let's see what this guy does. So hopefully that's... It's okay, but that will get fairly quickly picked up, and you can see they're splitting to the two jobs. I think if we look at the network, you'll find that a lot of them will be in use now, which is great. Got bots coming from all over. Now that should start our thing up again. This obviously won't be getting a lot of stone from now on, because where have we got? We've got 1 row. It's now split. There is no reason for this belt. So that's good. This will eventually empty out, I guess. Because there's bots everywhere, I can't really break this belt away. But yeah, they'll be dumping things down, and this will all be kicking off again. Coming up here and turning into methanol. Alright, so we did have some supply issues. Now, that's something that I'm finding, I guess, more and more as I go through. Okay, whatever. I'm finding all the things that I'd set up previously, and now are broken as I migrated my ore processing to another setup. This is it's kind of like dodging cars crossing the street. Ah, I got him. So yeah, we can get rid of this line. Oop, oop, no, got another one. Okay, that's cool. What can we do? Where are those? Trash slot. You can have that as well. Right. Awesome. Getting a few too many things. So that'll get our stone underway, and obviously it's going to kick off other bits and pieces that were being used and currently were broken. So the actual other side of the propane that I spent the end of the last episode fixing up because this tank was full was broken as well because we ran out of stone. So now that the stone's flowing, our ores are starting to flow again. Yeesh. This is all kicking off. So this should be producing more of this slag slurry if it can. Which will in turn start making things over here. Alright, so we're getting there. We're getting... Most of our stuff is being used at the moment. We do have this factory building down here which has our cobalt, our calcium chloride, F7 and N4. So these things are Yoki, I believe. Yep, Yoki Industries. This is a whole other chain of items that I'm probably not quite ready to get into. How are you going here? You empty? I think you're empty. Oh, I don't care about the pipe. Just a little bit we're missing, which is fine. And you're about half full. That's good. There we go. That'll get everything kicking off again. Let's see. Let's run down the other end. Once again, synthesis gas. Resin 2. Okay. What are you? Silicon. Okay, how are we going down here? We still have an empty belt, which I'm guessing... Oh, okay. What are you waiting on? Plastic. So yeah, we are still struggling on plastic. So maybe plastic is something that I really need to start focusing on. Let's have a quick look here. Plastic. Have I unlocked something else? on how to craft plastic. Just the straight propane, naphtha and polyethylene, naphtha, raw bioplastic, don't know that one. Wow, there's some definite weird and wonderful things in here. Formaldehyde and phenol. Oh my gosh. So that's still probably the one I'm going with. Did we start working on this setup? I don't know if we did. Plastic is something we are very much heading on. So down here, we have an naphtha going up to there. And we're just cracking it to propane. Propene, however you want to say it. Okay. So if that's the case, how do we make polyethylene? We need ethylene gas and blue metal. That's okay. Ethylene. We need ethane, which means we need to split natural gas into methane, ethane, and butane. So let's have a look. We need a gas refinery. We should have some natural gas because it is a byproduct in these mods. All the way down here. Don't have a lot of naphtha because we're splitting most of it. We do have 104k of natural gas. So we need gas refineries. Gas. Refiner, I don't have one in my inventory. No. I can make a level 3 one. What does that need? Just some titanium pipes. Resin 2 is complete. Lots and lots of stuff still to do. I haven't got any of these modules underway. Maybe gem processing might be something to do. Because we do have that, the byproduct of grinding up all the ores. We're getting those gems, which I did set up. Either it was last episode or one before. Things blur. If you've been watching for a while, you realise my channel's had a slight change lately where I've been doing one particular series of Minecraft a lot more than anything else. So, small changes, hopefully not a big drum for anyone watching. Gas refinery. Okay, I'm gonna plop him down here somewhere, maybe. Okay. And I want you... Where's raw gas? Oh, that's this one here. Okay, so we are splitting into methane, ethane, and butane. So again, I'm going to need probably a couple more of these tanks. Let's just... get some power. And let's look at what I need for some more of those tanks. Steel this time. Let's grab some steel. I kind of... You know, I probably should set up in here to always say have... Let's go steel. Just because we seem to use a lot. And I know I shouldn't be manual crafting, but... Let's go 200 steel. Let's go 200 iron. And maybe just for giggles, 200 copper. I'll probably have bots coming from all over the place. As long as I've got... Oh, here we go. Incoming. They all come. So we're getting all our stuff. Let's make... Oh, 3. Perfect. Oh, probably didn't need 3. Probably only need 2. That's fine. We've got 3 tanks underway. And I do have all this area down here, so I may as well just branch out. So we've got 1, whichever one this one is. Methane. Nice, messy, dirty pipework above the surface. So let's, honestly, that was pretty terrible of me. Lovely. Sheesh, a lot of iron pipes. So we'll have to work out what we can use each of these things for. And then work out, obviously, how to get the ingredients that we need down to this point. So we now have methane. This is still sitting there with some ethane and whatever the other one was. Tank. Let's give ourselves a little bit of a... a little bit of this. So it's ethane and then 1 more tank. We can go straight from there. Like so. Alright, and butane. So here's our 3. So that was the one we were going from. So we want ethylene. Ethylene comes from ethane and steam. So we need to get steam down here. We're going to get some residual gas as a byproduct, which I might just burn off. As you saw, I've already purging up the top. We have a residual gas line here. I can maybe just tee into this. So we need this one in the middle. So what do I need to actually do this? We're going to need a steam cracker. Steam cracker. What do I need for? Ooh, lots for the big one. Some electronics. Electronic circuit boards and titanium for the big one. I'll just go with a basic one for the moment to get things underway. And I need to bring steam down. So where's my nearest steam line? I don't really want to barrel. I don't really want to barrel steam up, but well, if I need to, either we need to generate some more. There should be steam up here somewhere. Steam here. Where do you come from? Oh, there. All right. This thing's going everywhere. So, do I make steam down here? Do I bring in a water source? Steam cracker, where are you hiding? This guy. I want that one. Ethane steam. Oh, that'll be right. Let's do that again and get it lined up that way. Okay. Like so. Alright, so I do need to tee into here. You know what? Let's just do this. Alright, and then our other stuff coming out. I won't just put it into a just use one of these tanks because I've got one. Okay, we need to get steam. Steam! Where can I get steam from? I've got coal just here. Bringing water in. Can I make water? Use a water bore. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I haven't done that research yet. Let's have a look. I should have water bores. Maybe that's not how that works. Research that anyway. Okay, so pump. I'm gonna make one. Let's just see what it does. Where are you? What do you do? You don't look like you do what I want. Alright, where's our nearest water? Let's go now. Oh gosh, nearest water's over here. That's it? I need steam. Maybe I should just barrel it. The bots flying all over the place. We've got steam here. Which comes across. Where do I need it? Down here. Do. It's fun trying to work out where you need something. You know what? There we go. Come on down. Oh, that's not going to work. Yeesh. Again, probably not going to work either, but we'll wing it. Where do I need this? There, so... And then... Awesome. We're getting there. We're getting... Things are happening. Really? This is where I need to do another dog leg. You know what? I don't know if I could have planned that any better if I'd actually been guessing where I should have run that. That worked quite well. Okay. For all that mucking around, we now have ethylene. Oh my gosh. So, we've got ethylene. We now need to make blue metal catalysts and combine them in a chemical plant to get polyethylene. Okay, so blue metal catalyst is cobalt and titanium. Interesting. Okay, cobalt and titanium. So we're going to need a crafter, which I don't have at the moment. Interesting. Maybe that's something I should have added. Probably is something I should add to my mold, so to speak, or my creation, so it automatically keeps me stocked. I might have to do that. That's probably a... I don't know, everything's either on or off cameras at the moment. So I need to make these blue metal things, so we need to make catalyst, the blue one. So we need cobalt, titanium, and the carriers. So if I do a requester asking for cobalt, titanium, and carrier, probably not 200 of them. There's 20 of them maybe. And we can put this here, and then maybe one, I don't know, we need one, excuse me. This needs to be in range. So that would be in range. Okay. This will need power as well. Okay, let's see. Oh, we've got a couple of things on. We're going to need to have these being made somewhere. Alright. Unless I just, I don't know, make a few of them. I need a few more things. I need to work out what I'm doing too. That'd be a good start. Metal catalyst. Okay, now we needed. Not. Oh, okay. This one. This one. Advanced chemical plant. Chemical. One of them, I guess. Oop, I'm getting iron and all sorts of jazz. If I go carrier. Just grab a couple of them. Because ideally what I'll do is I'll have the thing here, and these empty ones will go back into here. But I'll keep that open as just because things may work out. Okay, where's my chemical plant? Oof, not exactly how I wanted it. Okay. You will be making that one. Yes. Probably. Oh, it shouldn't matter. But I do need to go Shift E and say yes. If I give you power, you are waiting on cobalt, which I do. I know I need. How did I make 170 of them? How many did I make? Whoops. Maybe I don't need 170 in there. Yeah, like 40 is probably heaps, and I'm going to put them in a trash slot. Let's see. Oh, I need to get cobalt, so probably best somewhere up here. It's this one here. Okay, so provider, we're going to grab a filter inserter and say I want cobalt, and then just keep it at a couple stacks. So it'll grab that for now. We've got heaps in here. This one. So I'll just grab a few stacks just to kickstart our process. Probably going to need to do another one. We do have this here. And it's getting us titanium. So problem is titanium is currently going that way. I don't know what else makes titanium at the moment. I have to check whether we have a titanium run through here somewhere. Yes, it does drop into this provider, and we are getting some. It's the best I can hope for at the moment. I'll have to do something with this eventually. Okay. Have some cobalt. You have 34 blue metal thingamybobs. Have you been picking up what you needed? And then we have polyethylene coming out. So do I have another tank on me? I do. I've got a Petrochem one. That's fine. Okay. Polyethylene. You're not taking them out because there's too many in here? Well, that's unfortunate. That'll work. And we're getting polyethylene. It's been a long way around, but we're getting it. We are now actually over time. But let's just quickly go, right, polyethylene. Its use is with naphtha, liquid plastic, in a chemical plant. I don't have enough to make an advanced chemical plant. Can I make one of these? I'll see if it works. I'll craft a lot of stuff for that one. So I'll run the episode just a couple of seconds longer. We'll see if we can get this and get the plastic pumping again. And then I'll have to work out how to route the pipe work up there. But if we can, hopefully this one will work. Otherwise I'm going to need to make one of these, in which case I just need titanium and stone. So chemical plant. And they're topping up my steel currently. And my iron. Okay. Got one of these guys. You are making that one, liquid plastic. Oh, really? You had to do it that way. Whatever. Alright, so I just... Nah, that's terrible. Alright, so that's how we're going to make plastic. I'll run it up here. Liquid plastic. So I'll bring some naphtha over. Maybe just bring it out of this tank. Over here like this. Like so. And then this guy. That is getting the materials. We just need some power. And we're making plastic. Awesome. So I'm going to run this plastic line up to our system up top. It's going to take me a little bit to finagle. But it's a basic system, and we're starting to use some bits and pieces. We do need to work out what to do with these things, and I'll need to, I guess, I don't know, prioritize where the naphtha goes. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.